It's personal lives that need renovation in Shortland Street.
I'm not going to be your drug pimp. You should have known that from last time.
See, I've got nothing left to lose. You've got plenty.
The only logical explanation for any of this is that he has something over you. Now is not the time to lie. I'm running out of patience, Scotty. I'll ask you one more time. Why are you protecting this guy?
He's a soldier.
You were in the army with him.
We were in the army at the same time, but I barely knew him. But there is a code. It doesn't end when you leave the service. He was in trouble, so I'm bound to help him.
Help him how far? Help him clean out our entire supply of narcotics?
I underestimated how desperate he was. I was trying to do the right thing, but I stuffed up badly. I had no idea he was planning to steal drugs, and I certainly didn't aid him in doing that.
Then how did he get hold of your swipe card?
He must have picked it up at the nurse's station.
Oh, because you just left it lying around.
Unintentionally. It was careless and stupid.
And very unlike you. You realize this will go on your record. The police will need to be notified too.
That's only fair.
Nothing about this makes any sense to me, Scotty. Why would you go to such lengths? Risk your job even, because he was a soldier too. So this code, it extends to someone you barely knew? If there's more to this, then tell me. For God's sake, maybe I can help you.
There's nothing.
Right. Well, let's put this behind us then.
Good steady heartbeat from the right way up and the right way round.
Let's hope it stays that way.
You, on the other hand, look a little weary. You okay?
I'm not sleeping that well. Just trying to make it to the finish line.
Have you found a birthing partner yet?
No.
It's not something you want to do alone.
I know, but the way things are with my family, it's not the best time to be asking for favours.
You need support through the labour, hun. Think about who could help you. You've just a month to go, so you'd better get onto it.
Sure. Need a hand?
Oh, I'm okay. Shouldn't you be at home relaxing?
Tanya's having a couple of days off, so...
What, couldn't they get an agency nurse?
They don't want to come here.
Can't say I blame them. Hey, is Tanya okay? You know, after...
She's just a bit tired.
Oh, not as tired as you, I bet.
I'm happy to cover for her, okay? She's my sister.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't dissing or anything. I just meant that she's lucky to have you looking out for her. All done.
My Jeffries. No way.
Gail Cook. Good memory. You've put on a few kilos since school.
Yeah, all those pies I've been eating.
Ah, me too. You're still working? You're doing well.
I'm not supposed to be on wards, but someone got sick, so... What are you in for?
I've got a blood clot in my leg. Apparently it can be dissolved by medication. Can't say I'm that keen on medication right now, though.
They won't prescribe anything that could harm the baby.
Yeah, but you worry over time, don't you? Training for being a mum, I guess.
Will your partner be coming in? I'd love to meet him.
Actually, I'm doing this solo, and I'm scared witless.
Snap.
Really? Yeah. It makes me feel so much better. Sometimes it seems like everyone's a couple but me.
Snap again. Oh, it's so good to see you.
So I heard you gave Steve a cold shoulder.
So?
So he's pretty gutted about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not exactly about to change my mind.
Steve's not dangerous, okay? Tactless, yes. And sometimes he's a bit hot-headed, but...
Yeah, I bet that's exactly what you thought in his car the other night. And how come I was the last one to hear that the police want to question him?
I don't know what that's about, and I'm sure it doesn't mean that they think he's the guy. And the other night, I overreacted. I got it completely wrong. And now people are scared of Steve, and I don't think that's fair.
What's not fair is that this freak, it could be anybody. Maybe it is Steve. Maybe it's that guy from the lab. Maybe it's Chris Warner. All I know is I'm not taking any chances. And none of us should.
You could do some serious damage with those.
Well, that's the general idea.
But not on Steve, right?
Like I said, I'm not taking any chances. You comfy?
Very unlike you. For goodness sake, take a load off. Like carrying 4 bags of groceries around.
That's what we signed up for. So what's the story, Jeffries? Last I heard you weren't into guys. Have you switched teams?
No, same team. Just a little help from my friend, the turkey baster.
And who's the donor? Is that what you call him? A donor?
Yeah, a colleague, but he doesn't work here anymore.
Wow, so you always knew you'd be doing this by yourself?
No, I had a partner, but things weren't working out between us, and then she died, actually, really unexpectedly.
Maya, I'm so sorry. You must be going through hell.
What about your baby's father?
Oh, it's just a casual thing then. Oops, and he couldn't get his head around it, and here I am.
You never know how things are going to work out, do you?
Remember how mean we used to be to our mums? Why does it take so long to figure out they'll stick by you longer than any dumb guy? Mine's been such a rock. She's even going to be my birth partner.
It's lovely.
And how about Yvonne? Is Yvonne doing your labour with you? I bet she's excited. She'll be right into babies.
It's complicated. I don't really like to ask.
Please say it's not the gay thing.
No. I've just put her through a lot recently.
Yeah, well, you've obviously been through a lot yourself, and I can't imagine the Yvonne Jeffries I knew would have changed so much she would miss out on the birth of her first grandchild. It is the first, isn't it? It couldn't hurt to talk to her, right?
The ladies are straight down the corridor. You can't miss it.
Here's hoping she doesn't.
A little respect. Excuse me. That is my arrangement.
And it still is, Yvonne, only now it's lily-free. That pollen might as well be anthrax. The havoc it wreaks on my sinuses. I suffer terribly.
Perhaps you should have disinfected them then, just like you've disinfected everything else around here.
There's no need to be hostile, Yvonne.
Don't let him get to you, Mum.
Easier said than done, the little weasel. Why are you here? Shouldn't you be resting?
I'd like to be resting, but instead I'm covering for Tanya.
She stayed at home. Is she all right?
She's tired, I guess.
Be more specific. Is she ill or is she not coping?
I assume not. But it's okay, I'm here so she can lick her wounds in peace.
Don't you take that tone. Anything you're going through, you've had coming to you. Was there something you wanted?
Gail Cook from school's been admitted.
That's a blast from the past. Nothing seriously wrong, I hope.
Oh, not really.
Can I help you, officers?
Dr. Warner available, please?
Get off me!
Settle down, mate.
I don't want to be here!